Well, hello, friends. It's coffee time. How are y'all doing? It's Friday night. It's party night. We're going way off the grid tonight. I worry about me and Mama sometimes. We don't ever seem to be able to decide what we want to eat. And those are the most dangerous nights because then we decide, well, let's just try something new. And I had told her about this yesterday or the day before. I don't remember now. I said, Mama, I saw the most interesting thing on Facebook. And I would give credit if I knew who had seen it. And really, it was just one of those, it was late, and I was just scrolling through, and I saw this meal. It was called, I believe, and I may be making up my own name for it, but it was Smashburger Taco. And it was small tortillas, and I just happened to have them. Mama bought this ground chuck today. So you put your tortillas on there like this. Let them get good and softened up. This is ground chuck. And you put a small smattering of chuck on there because you're gonna what? Mash it. Yep. Everybody's into mash burgers. Smash burgers. Everything's smashed. I kind of like them. I've tried them in different varieties, but I've not tried this one. So if y'all know who I seen this from, it wasn't a cooking. Well, I guess it was a cooking person. I don't know. It was just one of those quick reels where it was just, that's what you got, was that one presentation. Sorry, Mama, I wish I could remember better. Mama's like, well, who? I said, I don't know. But it's not an original idea from me. I'll put it that way, because this just looked good. You smash it on there just like this, and mash it all over that tortilla. I've made them, I've grilled them, I've done other things, but this is different. And you can do yours however you want to. There's prettier ways to do this, I'm sure. But I'm just mashing it on here.
A smash burger is a smash burger, I guess.
It's smashed it. This is probably not Mama's cup of tea. Now I'm going to do I'm going to try two different versions here. So I'm going to put now this is the next step. That mustard goes right on that raw meat. That one's going to be Mama's. Mine is going to be this one right here. Unless you want some of this.
No.
This is the one that one of y'all sent me. It's the creamy deal. And I'm putting that on my side. Oh, it's a little different.
It's not doing that good. It's got our coffee in it.
Apologize for all the commotion. Y'all know what that is. There it is. Mama, do you want any of that creamy deal on yours? I don't want to leave you out, but
No, leave me out.
leave me out, please. So that's what we're doing. Butter on the bottom, 2 small tortillas, and mustard on your thumb. And that's it. And let them cook. So we're going to let them cook a second. Then we're going to flip them.
Smell that mustard.
I love that mustard.
It smells deadly. You can smell it.
Let's get our goodies done here. Because these go on like a taco. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? I love new little things like this. And you know, a lot of new things are just old things prepared in a different way. We've all had tortillas. And we've all probably had, at this point, burgers on tortillas. We've had onions and lettuce and tomato on them, just like I'm preparing here. But this is a little different. It's a good Friday night. Let's see what we think. All right. And it's new for me and Mama.
Definitely.
Y'all know we bored. We're eating taters and just the general grub.
That's what I like, plain grub.
But now you like this stuff here too sometime. I know a little lady who loved that casserole last week.
It was shocking how good it was.
It was shockingly good, she said.
Well, I had already made up my mind I wasn't going to eat that stuff.
You was going to make fun of me
Yeah.
and just not eat it, right?
That's right. I'm going to put the meat up if you're through with it.
I'm through, Mama. We don't get much.
We don't get much, I reckon.
No, this is a good way to cut back, I thought, too. You don't get much burger, and you don't get any bun. And I'm thinking, could that not be good for you? So this is just going to be a little bit of Mama's pepper that she had in her garden. And I'm just doing a little ringlets because I'm going to put this on mine. Mama would claim this is hot, but this is not a hot banana pepper. This is a good one. That's the seed pocket. Not going to need it. I'm going to put him over here, and I'll put some tomatoes in the middle. All right. What are y'all eating? Are any of you all like just apt to come up with something like this and say, add something new, we'll try it. Now look how beautiful that is, folks. That's to perfection right there. I don't know how you can get a better brown tortilla. Now the meat's a cooking. Now that meat is a cooking. We'll come back and check on that in just a second. So what are y'all cooking tonight? What's on your menu? Are you eating out? A friend of mine just said, John, why don't you and Mama skip cooking tonight and order pizza? I said, well, it would take a few minutes for it to get ready, and I'd have to go pick it up because we don't have delivery here. And that's one of the reasons that we don't do a lot of eating out. One thing we don't always care for. Another thing is just not convenient. Nothing is that convenient. Yeah, we could grab a pizza or something, but I'd have to go pick it up. And then, I don't care how good you are, I don't care how good the restaurant is. It's just not the same once they box it up and it gets steamy and you have to drive it home. You can work on it, and sometimes it works out okay. I'm not going to cut that tomato in little chunks. I'm just going to leave it so it's got to go in that folds once we fold those up. If I can even get them folded. Stick around and see if we can get that into a taco shape to put this and some cheese in. And it said they used hamburger sauce. I'm just going to throw a little bit of Chick-fil-A. But Mama, I could make, if you want me to just do some mayonnaise and ketchup. Would that be better for a burger?
What's that?
This is honey mustard and barbecue. I can make some special sauce.
No.
Put a little sweet pickle in it.
No, that's...
It's basically Thousand Island. Y'all know that. So let's chat while our smash burgers are smashing. I'm going to put a lid on it. Because that's going to help it cook quicker, and it's also going to help that get moist. Very blurry. I am so sorry, folks. If I knew about this blurry situation, it could be the internet, but we have enough internet that it's not going in and out. I've checked my settings, and right now I'm looking at a perfectly clear picture.
Yeah.
If I knew what was causing it, I sure would fix it.
Anybody can help. Please
Never,
let us know.
yeah, never had that problem. Our church orders pizzas a lot. Well, we can go 12 miles from here, but I'm talking about to have it delivered to your home like some of y'all have, or what's that thing they do? DoorDash, Mama knows, I don't know. We don't have that. We don't have Ubers. We're still back in the 1900s.
Early 1900s.
So we don't have those, little things like that. And that's fine. That's fine. We'll just do what we do. But if you order pizza, it can take, let's say, come to pick it up in 45 minutes. So that's another hour. And then you have to go pick it up. And you go in, pick it up, bring it out. And anytime you get home, if we did go out, we're going to just go out. Unless I'm bringing catfish home. Anyway, we're having goulash, green beans, and cucumber salad tonight for supper. I saw a delicious cucumber salad the other night I wanted to try. It was cucumbers, onions, fresh dill, mayonnaise. Didn't have ranch in it. It had something else, but I think I remember if I think correctly. It looked good. This is just a fluke. This is just something I ran across as I was going to sleep, literally. I thought, what is that?
It may not be.
This may be a dream I had. I don't even know.
If just half asleep, it may not.
We're giving it a try, though. No, somebody had it on there, and I would say who had it, but I don't remember. I don't even know if I knew it, ever. I think it was just one of those flipping throughs. I know it wasn't a program like, Mama Sue or Nobody or an influencer. It was just showing, didn't even show a face, or it was just showing, here's what you do, and it was just one of those clips. I don't even know what to call those. I don't know what they are. Now I'm gonna have to check this because I've never done it before. I don't know how long it takes a little thin hamburger like that to fry. Do you all? Let's look under here and check it out. I think it's done. It's brown all the way through. Okay, Mama. Let's see what we got. Now, this is what you do. I'm going to do mine first. I promise I will not eat till Mama eats. But
I may let you eat without me.
since I don't know about it, I'd rather see if mine's done before seeing if hers is done. Let's check it out. Come over here. So that little bit of burger's done. So I reckon all you do is this right here. Take you some freshly grated cheese out of a bag. That mustard, it looks absolutely delicious on there to me. And boy, does it smell good.
Smell the deal.
So I'm going to put my little bit of cheese right there. Mama, that's yours next. I'm going to put me a little bit of lettuce. Mama, you won't even use lettuce, will you? Can y'all see what I'm doing here? Oh, come on.
Turn them over.
That little tripod has a mind all its own. And I'm going to put this here. Now, Mama, I am going to get yours off from the griddle because if mine's done, yours will get done.
Done.
That's so easy. Even easy for me to do. Unplug this. Okay. Now, as you can tell, this has to be a little less calories and a little less than a burger. Mom, yours is done too. So cheese next. And I know you love this cheese, so I'm not even going to question if you want it. And now what would you like? Off this beautiful smorgasbord, might I add,
Tomatoes.
I'm going to put some greens, peppers, and I'm going to put me some onions. And I don't have a thing against them tonight. They're looking good. Now, would you like tomatoes only?
Yeah.
No lettuce, no nothing?
No.
Well, then you get the center of the tomato, the very best part.
Ew.
You don't want anything else on yours?
No.
All right, Mama. Then that's your fork. So all you do is you fold it up, taco style. You do want special sauce, right? Can I get you anything else for it? Huh? So now this is just a little bit of Chick-fil-A sauce. We bought it, we're using it. I wish you'd need lettuce or something.
No, I don't think I need lettuce and onion.
Okay, Mom. That burger is don't want to fold, so I'm going to fold him.
Maybe didn't smash him enough.
Probably I didn't. I don't know. But here he is, and that's a beautiful taco. Look at that. Mama, I think we might like these.
Ooh.
Get you some chips. There's your taco fold, and let's see what mine does. It'll probably act up too.
Yours has got a lot more on it. It'd probably be harder to.
Yeah, but the burger didn't want to. Let's try it, folks. Are we going to get a taco? I swear we did. Now look at there. That's a perfect little taco. Would you please put me a chip or two?
Put your chip.
I need about 5. That's perfect. Let's bless it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for preparing it for us, dear Lord. And we thank you for allowing us to sit here together and protect it. And just be with all of our friends that are out there. Dear Lord, be with each and every prayer request. Dear Lord, we just pray that you'll be with our nation and be with this world we're living in. Put a hedge of protection on each and every one. In your blessed name we pray. Amen. All right. Now I'm going to bring y'all up so you can get a good reaction here. Because Mama might make a face. I love to watch her face because she won't lie. Mama won't lie either, but she'll let you know right off the bat. Well, that was a waste.
I don't know about this.
I do. I know the internet went off. Mama, you're not in there. I like it already.
I ain't getting no meat in that pie.
Mmm. I tell you one thing it taught me. I think for now I'll put my mustard on my burger before I fry it.
You do.
That's amazing. Gonna sit by. And that's good. Mama, get some meat and then toast. Mmm. Out loud. Don't just answer inside your head. We can't hear that.
That's pretty good. I had never tried nothing like that.
Would you eat it again?
I probably would.
I'm gonna tell you.
You know, I'm not a big hamburger eater.
It's filling. It's good. There's not a lot of meat. And there's no bread except for that little bit of tortilla. And it was a reduced carb tortilla. I would definitely do this again. If you have kids that don't do well with hamburgers, maybe they can't hold them, maybe they just want plain. I'm going to tell you, I didn't use any mayonnaise, any salad dressing, just mustard. Used very little cheese. But yet it's a good, hearty bite. Mmm. You're kind of quiet, Mama. You really not like it?
Well, you know I ain't too wild about hamburgers even, so
You eat them.
I eat them every once in a while.
You don't eat them out, but you'll eat them here.
It's different for a change. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the pretty good you tell me when it's like, you can eat it, but I'm not eating it. Is that the pretty good it is, or is it, do you mean it's,
No, it's pretty good for better than I thought.
once again, better than she thought? Y'all can see just how low she is opinionated of my meals.
I've never ate a smash burger before.
You have? We fixed them here.
A smash burger?
Well, we flattened it out. There was another trend going around with smash burgers. You put the onions and stuff. You remember that? And we fixed those one time. But we put them on buns. Mm.
I've never ate one of them. I don't eat hamburgers that way.
To me, these taste like, you know when you're getting to the bottom of that good part of the burger and you can taste it, you go, that was a good bite. I guess it's not as much bread. You get more flavor. You got your onion, your lettuce, your tomatoes. Even put a little pepper on this. I don't normally put that on my burgers. But all in all, the mustard and the dill and that, I just love this mustard. French's Creamy Dill Pickle, not sponsored. Just one of y'all sent me this as a product review. Take a screenshot. It's absolutely delicious. And what does it taste like? It tastes like mustard and dill, just like the name. It's really good. You might be able to make it with dill pickle juice and plain mustard.
You'd have to
But it is creamier.
figure it out just right for one not to overpower the
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good blend. That's a good, what do I call it? Smash burger taco.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, I'd recommend it 10 out of 10. You may want to go back to regular burgers every now and then, but every once in a while, and maybe you don't have buns, you think, I'll just tell them I'm trying something new instead of I didn't buy buns. I don't know your name, but whoever came up with this, you're brilliant. It's very good. And that mustard on that raw burger and it fried.
It goes in it.
Oh, it's so good. I may never not do that. I may always put mustard on burgers. On frying. Put it on one side and flip it because that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure yours tastes just like mine with no deal.
Yeah, you can taste the mustard on it.
Well, folks, we've had a party tonight here. Woohoo!
A wild party.
We're wild. We're off the hook. They still say that.
I don't think so.
Young kids probably like, what is he talking about?
I've not heard it, so I don't think they've been saying.
Well, they used to say off the chain, off the hook. Is that, am I using that in the right context?
I don't know about you. I think you made that up. What
What I'm using in the context of is it's above good. Is that the wrong one? I'm going to try that for sure. Linda, you won't be disappointed. You may not think I'm going to fix them all the time, but they're very good, very easy. See how easy that was, and they fried that quick. That's the reason I said I don't even know how long it's going to take that thin burger to fry. Not long. Mm-mm. And I don't know. I'm not an expert at this or nothing, but to me, it would have to be a reduced meal from a normal hamburger. There's no buns, reduced carb tortilla, and you've seen what little smattering I put of hamburger meat on there. But I'm going to tell you something.
When you fold it, it's pretty thick.
When you fold it, it's thicker, but it's the flavor you're looking for more than the quantity. So I feel like I've eaten a good whole hamburger. I feel like, you could tell me I ate a hamburger and I said, I think I have. It's pretty good. All right, Mama. Final review. Is it really good?
Yeah.
Can we fix them again?
Yeah.
So next time I fix them, you won't say, now I may not eat that. You may be eating that by yourself.
Now I might say it. I'm not quarantining nothing. You know me.
A lot of nights where we come on here, she'll say something like that. When I did the kraut casserole in the pan,
Oh.
no, I'll taste it, but you may eat that yourself.
Now I did say that.
You said it tonight, right before I fixed these.
I know it. I mean, the crowd, it was just something else.
It was good though, wasn't it?
It was real good. I'll have to say it was good, but I had never seen it like that. You know, I'm a plain cook. I eat plain food.
I know, Mama. We had plain pork chops last night, and they were good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next we're going to have a good old-fashioned dishwashing.
Oh, there ain't nothing to wash on it.
Oh, that skillet.
Skillet, cutting board, special.
But anytime, if you want to add, I've heard this one time and I've used it ever since. If you want to add a flavor of fun to anything you got your kids doing, like, this fall, tell them we're going to have a good old-fashioned leaf raking. Have a good old-fashioned car washing. They're like, what? Oh, it's something we used to do when I was a kid. Come on. Grab your rake.
I used to rake leaves and you'd jump in the middle of them and
I loved
scatter
it.
them out.
And the dog, too. I had a dog named Lady then, and Lady loved leaves. Now, if you rake up a pile of leaves, and you've just raked them, I'm for jumping in them.
Yeah, you were.
But don't let your kids. If they lay overnight, you could have something nesting up in there. Snakes or something. Because they'll crawl and stuff like that. So, fresh raked only, please. But a good old-fashioned dishwashing sounds better than let's wash the dishes. Oh, Preston, you think that's funny? My sons and I celebrate jumping the leaves. Yes, Day. When they were little. And it was fun. Mama jumped in them, too. Don't let her sit there and act like
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. She jumped jumped in. We'd try to pile them as high as we could, so it'd be softer landing. And we would run down the hill and jump in them leaves. And what would we do? When you jump in leaves, you get up, you rake them back up in another pile and jump in them again.
That's right.
So we would rake the same old leaves up over and over and just jump in them. And have fun.
Then I'd take sheets sometimes, an old sheet, and
That was at the end.
we'd scoop them up, and then we'd scatter them out on the garden.
And if it's in October, we would always take advantage of them leaves, and we would take an old shirt and some old overalls, and we'd tie the bottom of the legs and the arms, and we'd fill them full of leaves and make scarecrows. We'd stick them out in the yard for Halloween, and they'd stay there a week or two. And we would take, Mama had an old orange, like she would make a big pumpkin. Then they came out with, I remember when they first came out, with jack-o'-lantern garbage bags. Do y'all remember them? They don't still do those, do they?
I don't know. We used to fill
You would buy them, and in the beginning, they was all one size. Well, the next year, they came out, you had big ones, small ones, and they were beautiful. And you could just put them all over your yard. Just fill them up with leaves, tie them up. That's how you really did to them back then. And, but those were good old days. Do they still make them? Whoever makes them back then, bring them back. Then you just throw your leaves away. Or scatter them on your garden. Or whatever you need to do with them. Me too, Lisa says. I used to do hand flips. Oh yeah, Lisa, that was a good chance for you to practice a good hand flip because you could land. Mama, you ain't eating yours?
Nice. I might have to go to the bathroom.
You gonna leave us?
Yeah.
Mama says she's gonna have to go, so we're going to say goodbye because we're done. That's it. That's supper. Supper and party all together. Right here is my main ingredient. I've got my coffee. Look at that. And it is only, you're going to be amazed. It's 7:06, and the temperature is 78, 8. It switches.
I believe it's your eyes a switch.
It's too
had
little.
A bad storm, too.
We had a big storm, and then it got cool. And you know what I do when it's in the 70s? I take this cup of coffee, I go right out there on that back porch, and I sit there and yell at them dogs and say, don't get on my clothes, and quit, and stop if I've got them in work clothes. Just like you do your children.
And Oliver don't listen to me.
Oliver don't listen. And then I come in, and I lint roll white hairs all over my pants because Oliver is going to be touching you if you're out there. And after a while of saying don't and quit, I say, oh, you're already all over me, come on. You think I'm teaching you bad habits? It's debatable. It's debatable. But he is so cute. I don't think you can say no to those eyes.
I can.
She talks a big
foot.
talk.
He gets on my foot and just plops down on it.
How many times do you do it, Mama?
He does it about every time I go out.
So she ain't staying away from him. She ain't been too mean to him. Because every time she goes outside, he's like, there's my mama. And he runs to her. She is their favorite. I have accepted that. I'm second fiddle. But I'm okay with that. Because they love me enough. And I'm like, oh, much more love, and I couldn't stand it. You got Abby, and Oliver don't do this, but you got Abby, like your hand is in your lap or on the arm of the swing, and her head's going. You'll pet. That's a good girl. Oh, yeah, that's a good girl. You quit. She will not stop. For however long you're out there. You get this the whole time. That's a good girl. And you pet till you're tired. And then she's nudging your hand. Isn't that Mama?
Yeah.
And Oliver's like, what are you filming with her for? I'm your pup. And then you're petting him the rest of the time. So normally I'm out there, I'm doing this instead of drinking coffee.
That people both happy.
But I have a secret weapon. when I cut all I can have, and I'm just tired of petting, I give each one of them a rawhide, and they're both so jealous and so scared the other one's going to get it. They run to their corners somewhere and lay and chew on their rawhides because they're afraid the other one will get theirs. So here goes Oliver, here goes Abby, and I sit in the middle and watch them and enjoy them. It could all be a trick to get more rawhides, you think?
Could be.
Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening.
Y'all have a good one. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. And you don't know what we're going to get into tomorrow.
No.
But have a great night and make some memories.
That's right.
Bye, y'all.
And be happy.